Hello and welcome to the channel. This is All the Gear and No Idea with me, Sav. If it's your first time to the channel, a massive welcome to you. And if you're returning to the channel, a massive welcome back, Savages. I hope everybody is having a super blessed day. It is an absolute privilege to have you here. Thank you ever so much for watching. You guys are wonderful. So, we are continuing today with a bit more Skiz replay. I've decided we're going to check out Deep End today as well by Felix. We've just done Sungmin Solo and it was gorgeous, it was wonderful, just an absolutely just angelic vocal performance. Like Sungmin is phenomenal. So now we're going to check out Felix's song, which I'm very keen to check out, but a lot of people have been like, you are going to need tissues. So in preparation, I have my tissue, just in case I get a little bit teary-eyed, although I think I'll be okay. I'll just be really emotionally wrecked inside. But yeah, no, I am thoroughly looking forward to this. Felix is very well known for his deep voice, and it's kind of like rappy bit, or almost like rappy bits in the song, but deep voice Felix. I think a lot of new stays will recognize him from that. People who aren't particularly stays, but will be like, oh, Felix, the one with the deep voice, or the guy with the deep voice, if they don't know his name is Felix. So I think he's very well known for that, but actually also his vocal talent is phenomenal. Like, all of them can sing, and so I'm really excited to maybe hear more slightly higher register than what we get from Stray Kids songs from Felix. So I am thoroughly looking forward to this one. Absolutely love our ray of sunshine that is Felix. So yeah, let's just jump into this. Let's go. Okay then. I'm not going to talk more about this. Let's just jump into it.
How have you been? I guess you're fine. It's been pretty long since we've last seen. Honestly,
is this going to be in English? Is he going to sing most of this in English? Okay, I wasn't expecting the deep, breathy kind of vocals straight out the gate. I thought we might have copied that layer, but I thought we might be a bit higher, but I'm feeling a bit goosebumpy already, actually. I can see why people said, like, you're gonna need tissue. Like, I can feel the emotion emanating from him. Like, I can picture Felix recording this in the booth right up close to the microphone, just kind of eyes closed and just proper feeling what he's about to sing. Like, this is the complete feeling I get from this. I'm going to take it back from the start and listen again, but I was not expecting to get kind of really breathy, slow, deep Felix vocals out of the gate there. That kind of took me a bit by surprise.
how have you been? I guess you're fine. It's been pretty long since we've last seen. Honestly, throughout my life, deep inside, I never felt alive. The way you used to touch my soul was always so sweet and lovely. No matter how far apart we were, you'd always pick up the phone. But now I'm truly all alone in this world.
No way. Is there somebody else on this track? Is that both Felix? No way. I'm actually speechless. And a little bit teary-eyed. Damn it. Okay. Some things to address first. The lyrics are really sad. Like, very sad. And that bit was like, I've never felt like alive, that kind of is very, very sad to me from Felix. Because if he's writing this about himself, this is how he's felt at times or feels, I'm like, I just want to hug him. But oh my gosh, we started off with that deep breathy bit, and then all of a sudden I almost didn't reckon. I genuinely, is there somebody else on this track? Because I did not recognise him. I did not recognise him at all when it went higher. I've got to take it back a bit. Actually, quite a bit. I'm in shock.
The way you used to touch my soul was always so sweet and lovely. No matter how far apart we were, you'd always pick up the phone.
It does sound. I'm really trying to listen to it. Look, this very somber keys, very heavy, intense. Like not intense, but like it's kind of dark almost. Like giving a very again that kind of sad, really emotional vibe, but without doing a lot. The keys are instrumental hit in that feeling. Yeah, okay. But I can hear it. It just sounds so different. Oh, I'm actually in love with this.
Now I'm truly all alone in this world.
That's sad.
I miss the way you feel so close to my bones. I'm sinking in the deep end. Just try to cry myself to sleep. Please stop this pain.
I'm not gonna make it through the rest of this song. Seriously, guys. He's incredible. Oh, when they put everything together, like his different ranges there, and he went so high, and he did so well. I'm not gonna make it through this in one. Oh my gosh. Oh, Felix, man, this is right. Firstly, who hurt you, Felix? Who made you feel this way? What happened that you felt like this? I just wanna hug you and not let you go. Like I want to protect. I want to protect you so you don't feel like you're alone and stuff, and just isolated and just in pain or whatever. I kind of want to just hug you constantly. Flipping heck.
You feel so close to my bones. I'm sinking in the deep end. Just try to cry myself to sleep. Please stop this pain. If you hadn't changed, then I'll still be by your side. If I give you one more chance, can we go back again? You made me feel as if we were complete, but now you're filled with nothing but conceit. The times we had together were bittersweet. I miss the days we used to laugh and you. The way you used to touch my soul had always kept me whole. You'd always read my texts and ghost me like you wanted me gone. Now I'm truly all alone in this world. I miss the way you felt so close to my bones. deep end up. Just try to cry myself to sleep. Please stop this pain. If you hadn't changed, then I'll still be by your side. If I give you one last chance, can we go back again? Honestly, without you in my life, deep inside I never felt alive.
This is genuinely heartbreaking. Like, this song is genuinely heartbreaking. Who did he lose? Who did Felix lose to make him feel like this? This is almost a complete contrast almost to what we've just heard from Sungmin, in the sense that the musical arrangement was there was a lot to it. It was high energy, a lot of like instruments in it. And just, although his the song lyrics were kind of very, again, like emotional, full of regret kind of thing, but it was a lot more. But just the use of piano and keys here, they may have had two separate, but it was like the really bassy notes and the high notes, just how they used that with different layers of his vocals. I assume it's all him. It must be all him. There's nobody else listed on this singing with him. So it's him recording at different, registers. You've got his low bit and kind of, let's call it mid, and then high. And it just times that the layering of this, the production of this is genius. Utterly genius. To use almost so little. Let's look at it this way. Using one vocalist and almost one instrument. There may be other things, but the keys is what I can really hear. And you've just made such an... And it is an incredibly clever song that way for not a lot. You don't really notice that nothing else is here apart from Felix, his vocal range, and just keys like piano. And if there is other bits in it, I'm missing it. But just the sheer emotion behind this is heartbreaking. Like, what he is singing, the physical words he is saying, is terrifyingly heartbreaking. And I can see why people have cried at this. Like, this doesn't just tug at the heartstrings. This full-on rips your heart out and throws it on the ground almost. This is just... It's for a lack of a better word, it is deep. It is so deep. I would love to know the backstory behind this. Who did he lose? What hurt him so... What loss in his life hurt him so much? Was it an immediate family... Was it like a family member? Was it... I don't know, I feel like grandfather might be a good answer to that. Like, what was it? I don't think we need the lyric video, actually. I'm going to play this again just on this, because it's in English, so we can hear and understand it. But, oh my god. I genuinely feel like somebody's ripped my heart out a bit, stumped it a few times and thrown it back in. Like, I just want to hug the man as well. I kind of just want to make him know it's all okay, and he's got people around him. Like, he's got stray kids, and he's got people who love him. He's not alone, but jeepers, man. But let's take a second. Let us take a second to just fully appreciate the vocal talent of this man. from how low he can get to how high he went, everything in between is just insane. There are so very few, I believe, K-pop artists that I know that can get his low register and then meet his how high he went there. And I'm not ragging on him at all here. High register, I did feel it was less solid than his low register. Like, he's got his low register on lockdown. There was a bit of it I just thought, little less stable, but by no means am I like, oh, he sucks. His high range is awful, because it was still gorgeous, but I just felt like there was a little bit of confidence difference that came out through the song. Then that's all I'm saying. That's just how I felt it. I'm pleased that I absolutely adore Felix, so please don't think I'm absolutely ragging on it. It's just how I heard it, and I could be wrong. Could be the strongest high vocal going, but I do think he is more confident in that lower register, and I kind of just felt a bit of that come through. And kind of noticed it on the Beyond Live when he did a solo bit for a bit. Like, he was a bit higher register, and but he was probably very nervous and something. So, but yeah, anyway, I'm waffling. I'm trying to like defend myself so I don't get attacked for saying that. But it was just how I heard it and felt it. Right, let's listen to it again. Flipping heck, man. This is such a deep song, for lack of a better term.
Have you been? I guess you're fine. It's been pretty long since we've last seen.
Because it's that really, the keys here, the really deep, just dum, like, it's not playing loads of keys, it's just dum, dum, dum. It's really kind of like holding it a bit to elongate the note, and then that coupled with his lower register vocals and him, like, again, elongating words out a little bit, like the breathiness is just stretching it a bit. It's powerful. It's actually quite powerful, I would say. Like, just the presence of it, the sound of it, like, and it immediately starts kind of like coming for you a little bit. But that's how, what I mean by it's powerful. It's like the coupling of it is just, it's like sucks onto you straight away. You're like already encapsulated in this song.
Honestly, throughout my life, deep inside, I never felt alive.
That's so sad.
The way you used to touch my soul
Picks up a bit on the high
always
notes.
so sweet and lovely. No matter how far apart we were, you'd always pick up the phone.
It does sound like a completely different person, though. Like, the difference between the pronunciation from in the lower register to, let's call it just a slightly more mid register. It does sound like a completely different person, but there's part of it, like the pronunciation of part of the words where you're like, it's still Felix. But like, I would not be surprised if somebody came out in the comments and went, oh, actually, there was somebody else on this track. Like, it wouldn't shock me. I know it's not going to happen. Maybe. But, like, it wouldn't shock me if somebody went, oh, yeah, there was somebody else on this track.
Now I'm truly all alone in this world. I miss the way you felt so close to my bones. I'm sinking in the deep end.
That is gorgeous. Just when it all comes together, that sinking. It is sinking, right? Or sing. Like, jeepers, man.
Close to my bones. I'm sinking in the deep end. Just try chance. Can we go back again?
Okay, I slightly rescind my earlier comment. It did sound a lot more confident on the second playthrough. Still maybe a bit higher than he's used to, but actually I might have been wrong in my assessment that he was less confident there.
You made me feel as if we were complete, but now you're filled with nothing but conceit. The times we had together were bittersweet, bittersweet. I miss the days we used to laugh and you. The way you used to touch my soul had always kept me home. You'd always read my text and ghost me like you wanted me gone. Now I'm truly all alone in this world. I miss the way you felt so close to my bones. I'm sinking in the deep end now. Just try to cry myself to sleep. Please stop this pain. If you hadn't changed, then I'll still be by your side. If I give you one last chance, can we go back again? Honestly, without you in my life, deep inside I never felt alive.
Oh. I don't know what I don't know what to say, guys. That was just he crushed that. He so crushed that. Oh, absolutely 100%. Like for the song, he tore that apart. Just everything together was just phenomenal. Just out of this world. Just so good. Felix did so well there. But oh, I cannot get over the sheer pain of it. Like what he's saying, like the words he is singing, it is so sad. And again, much like with Sungmin's solo a minute ago, somewhat relatable to some of us, I feel. I'm feeling slightly attacked by Stray Kids, that their ability to poke at my life and how I've, lived it so far almost. Sungmin solo, just beforehand about regrets and ifs and what could have been different, which, I think a lot of us can relate to and a lot of us have done plenty in the regular. And then just, I think what makes me so sad about this is reminding me of times that I felt alone. And just in pain, yeah, it is relatable. And I think that's why a lot of people will get quite emotional about this, is because I'm sure a lot of us at one point or another have felt like this. A lot of us may have. A lot of us may not have. I don't want to speak for everybody, but I would, if I was a gambling man, I would bet that quite a lot of us can resonate with what he's singing at times here. And the pain, I feel like a lot of us, yeah. But yeah, It's such a good song though. From a production, like musical, from a production point of view, just the way they use the bassier keys, the slightly lower register, like lower keys, and the higher keys when he's, so the lower keys for when he's singing slightly deeper, and it plays it nice, like really slowly, but it's kind of a dramatic slowness almost. Does that make sense? But then when he sings kind of like mid register, it's the slightly higher notes, but it's a lot. The notes are playing a faster now, and kind of goes along with how he's singing it in that key, that register, that area. But it's just so clever. And then when they pulls it all together, and you've got low, again for what I'm just calling mid, and high register vocals, and it smushes it together, and he goes, oh, it is genius. It is genius. So well put together. Like, absolutely nailed it. Damn, man, damn. Anyway, right. Enough of that. Let me know what you guys think of Deep End in the comments, although I have a distinct feeling I know what a lot of them are going to say. Thank you ever so much for watching. Yeah, if you do feel alone, please reach out to somebody. I think I've said this before when we listen to Side Effects. Like, if you're struggling or you feel alone, reach out to somebody. Come join us in Discord. We'll be there for you. Like, come make friends. With, you know, hate for the thought of people to be alone. But yeah, yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you ever so much for watching. Appreciate all of you. Let me know in the comments. I hope you have a super blessed day. And as always, I shall catch you in the next video. Bye.